This is the coolest wireless charger I have ever used, and I'm going to prove it to you in this review. There's only one downside, but I'll save it to the end. Before we dive in, if you want to keep up to date with all of the latest Apple news and reviews, hit that subscribe button. So what I have here is the new Anker 3-in-1 Qi 2.2 charger. Specifically, what that means is that this is a super fast charger and one of the very first to support 25 watts of wireless power to iPhone. This charger has kind of a lot going on, more than any other charger I've tested, so we need to talk about it. It is a 3-in-1 charger, which we've seen countless times before. It's a classic charging tree design with the magnetic iPhone puck on the left and the Apple Watch puck there on the right. On the bottom is a tertiary charging pad for your AirPods or other small wireless devices. With 25 watts of wireless power going to your phone, you need quite a substantial power input. Anker delivers here in spades with its first overachieving moment. All of the other 3-in-1 Qi 2.2 chargers I have so far include 45 watt power bricks, which is basically the minimum. Anker opted to include a 65 watt charger to build in some extra wiggle room. On top of that, look how tiny this GaN power brick is. It's minuscule. Like, here it is compared to the competitor's 45 watt brick that they include with their 3-in-1. It's smaller and about 50% more powerful. The same can be said about the cable. It's braided USB-C to USB-C with metal end caps for increased durability. Too often do I see chargers shipped with just like the minimally required accessories, and it's nice to see Anker supplying quality gear. The charger feels very nice with a soft touch bottom, the metal arms to hold up the chargers. The iPhone puck is sufficiently far away from the Apple Watch puck to allow the iPhone to go into standby mode, even with the massive iPhone 17 Pro Max. As I said at the beginning, this is based on Qi 2.2 25 watt charging. I did a whole video detailing that, so if you want more specifics, I encourage you to check that out. This is a brand new standard though, and there are only a few chargers so far that support it. There are only a few devices too. Apple was one of the first manufacturers bringing this new faster charging to all iPhone 16 models with iOS 26, plus iPhone 17 models and iPhone Air. As charging speeds increase, wired or wireless, you have to worry about heat. Heat will immediately impact charging performance, resulting in speeds going down or worse, damaging your battery. The way that Anker combats this, as others like Belkin have, is with active cooling. Behind the magnetic puck is a fan that works to drop the temperature and improve charging performance and battery health. When I said this charger was cool, I literally meant cool. I know you want to see how fast this charging thing is, so I tested it. I placed my iPhone 17 Pro on there and tracked the charging every 5 minutes. For fun, let's compare this to this older charging data I recorded with my iPhone 16 Pro and a different Qi 2.2 25 watt charger with active cooling. As we look at this data together, you can see that this new one starts off a little bit slower. Why, you may ask? The iPhone 17 Pro actually has a larger battery than the iPhone 16 Pro that I tested with before. iPhone 17 Pro has a 4,242 milliamp hour battery, which is almost 20% larger than the one in the iPhone 16 Pro. Apple says it's rated for 33 hours of video playback time versus 27 on the older model. What's wild is that in the end, the Anker one ended up faster with the larger iPhone 17 Pro than the iPhone 16 Pro. There are plenty of variables here though, between using different Qi 2.2 chargers, iOS versions, or even the fact that the 17 Pro has the vapor chamber cooling to help keep temperatures down as well. The point is though, in the end, is that this is a really fast charger. And I'll tell you one other way that I know. This charger has a display. Sorry, did I bury that a little bit? On this display, you can see the actual charging output in real time. You can see the iPhone in the center, your AirPods on the bottom there, and your Apple Watch. While I was powering up my iPhone, I peeped the speeds going up to almost 28 watts of wireless power. Let's look a little bit more at that display. Not only can this show you information, you can swipe across it to change the views. You can see the temperature, and you can get into settings. Hold your finger on it for 2 seconds and you'll turn the display off. Double tap though, and you can put it into sleep mode. In sleep mode, you can optionally have it show the time. There are multiple versions of the clock too. How do you change that? Well, the easiest way is through the Anker app. This charger has Bluetooth to wirelessly connect to your phone. Now, don't get me wrong. I hate when things add Bluetooth unnecessarily, and it seems absurd to have to do firmware updates to your charger. These things are supposed to be set it and forget it types of devices. But in many ways, it still is. You can set up the charger exactly how you want it and then never use the app or Bluetooth again. I see many comments in other charger reviews I've done with things like, oh, I wish it didn't have that light there, or the fan is too loud, the light is too bright, or should turn off at different times. It has compatibility issues with certain brands. By offering up this app, Anker solves all of these issues. For example, you can adjust the fan mode, not just on or off. You can actually have it running as much as possible or none at all. You can change the brightness on the display. You can set a duration for how long before the display goes into sleep mode. And you can choose the design of the clock face, if you want one. I also love how you can see it activate when a device gets placed on it, and you can monitor its performance through your phone. Finally, wrapping this up is one more cool little trick. On the right side of the charger, it has a built-in NFC chip. You just tap it with your phone and boom, you get a modal to automatically open the Anker app. But fun fact, you can also program it with the Shortcuts app to do other stuff. If this is on your desk, you can tap it, run a shortcut, and maybe turn on or off your smart lights. You can also have it open a certain app, send a message, and more. I think it'd be kind of cool if you're leaving for the office for the day, you tap your phone on there as you pick it up, and it runs an automation that sends your partner a notification that you're leaving, it turns off the lights, shuts the shades, whatever you need to do, all just with that tap. I just think that's really cohesive. The slight downside with that is that the Anker alert still appears, but as long as you don't mind just dismissing that when it pops up, it's pretty cool how you can use this to create those automated tasks. In many ways, this charger is overkill. I know many of you are probably completely content with a smaller plastic charging stand. This one is hefty. It is fully certified by multiple organizations, fast charge capable for the watch and the phone, has a nice metal construction, built-in display, Bluetooth, NFC, and it has the premium accessories to go with it. My only gripe with this thing after using it for the past week is that it's a bit too large to go in my nightstand. A lot of chargers have started to become more compact, with the watch positioned behind rather than to the side. I think if Anker made a new version of this that was in that kind of configuration, it would be an easy 10 out of 10 for me. I guess until then, it's only a 9.9 out of 10, because this is still the coolest, fastest, most capable wireless charger that I have tested. If you want to pick one up, there's a link down below in the description. Otherwise, follow me, and I'll see you all in the next video.